everybody from this moment on to recognize me as the scholar of boxing.
See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
49 hours declaring it a riot.
Cruiser 5 to 50 be advised, County Police 1 advised they're trying to breach and get to the Capitol.
Publicists, when you talk to your publicists, you know the first thing they tell you? What? Stay away from religion, stay away from politics.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
No matter what the you say, somebody passionately disagrees with you.
Absolutely.
No matter what religion, you believe in Allah, then you're saying that's not the right way. You believe in every Christianity, that's not it, because they're choosing something different. Your political party, the Democrat, Republican, the disagreement completely.
Yup.
So I stay away from it. When I get pulled into politics, I go,
Yeah.
and I have nothing to say. I'm
That's
just
the
looking.
same way we are. Well, no politics, none of
I'll
this.
with that. Like, I don't stay there because I'm still entertainment. If it's not music, then it's film and television, but it's still entertainment. So why would you turn someone off by saying that?
Right.
I want everybody to enjoy what I'm doing.
Right.
Not just a selective few amount of people. I focus on diversity because it's needed.
Right.
The boxing scholar is a lover, not a fighter, but he's also a fighter, so don't get any ideas. If he pats you on the back, you'll put it in your resume. His enemy. Have him listed as an emergency contact. The scholar has an inside joke with complete strangers. If he punched you in the face, you'd have to fight the urge not to thank him. Sharks have a week dedicated to him. He's the only man alive to is parallel park. A train is count to infinity twice. In Genesis, when God said, "Let there be light," the scholars said, "Say pretty please." He is the genius of all genius and master of all masters.
And that's the trick to life. You have to be wise enough to know when you were living in your dream. And you have to be humble enough to accept when you're in someone else's.
Yo, what's good, everybody? I put it on a community tab. I don't know how to post in this new mode, Queen. I'm trying it out. Hold on. Will it go on both chats simultaneously? Hold on, give me a sec. All right, there go the link. So, if you know, you know, I'm muted. See, and this is why I can't. What is going on? Do I have to
Okay. Yikes. Am I talking on both now? Yo, what is going on? This is so confusing. I'm finna just end this and start another one. This is too much. But let's experiment while we're here. Shit, we here. Might as well, huh? Okay, let's see what we got here. Before we get to the business. Let's see. Oh, okay. You probably wrote that earlier. Never mind. Okay, yeah. So I'm good now. I was about to say. What's good, Queen?
You got a delay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you got a delay.
What you mean? Like an echo, or is just a little bit delayed on when y'all's in?
It's delayed. Like you just now seeing her say that you was muted.
Oh no, I had left for a little bit. I thought my intro was a little bit long. I might have timed it wrong.
Well, I came to talk shit about Clarissa Shields before you get started with this.
Go ahead, I know you had some slander in you. Go ahead, slander. Go ahead and slander Layla. Layla, ain't gonna lie, Layla got some goons. People love Layla.
They do love Layla, but Layla look like a damn fool after Clarissa made that announcement. And she's sitting up there talking about somebody buying views on YouTube. This girl just talking about an $8 million contract.
I've seen that, Queen. And my thoughts to that is, I like that Carissa getting her money. I just wish she would leave Layla alone. See, Queen, it's something called a Muhammad
Layla
Ali.
need to leave her alone.
See, Queen, it's something called a Muhammad Ali curse. The Muhammad Ali curse is anybody that goes against that family, their life don't turn out that well. So there was a boxer named Larry Holmes, right? And
yeah, I know who Larry Holmes is.
For years. And he made the mistake of fighting Muhammad Ali past his prime. And even though Larry Holmes was a great fighter, they never loved him. They hated Larry Holmes for beating up Muhammad Ali like that. That name Ali is royalty in boxing. It ain't no win with it. People gotta let that go.
Well, Clarissa is winning right now. She making more money than Layla ever did, and she fighting better talent than Layla ever did. Cause I do believe people is going and investigating Miss Ma'am's fights, and yeah, you're not the greatest. Sit your ass down somewhere.
I ain't gonna lie, Layla got them things now. Don't sleep on Layla.
Layla ain't got no things. Not next to no Clarissa Shields. She don't.
We had to do this, and I don't want to get colorist, but I got to keep it real. Clarissa Shields is dark Air Forces. Layla Ali is white Air Forces. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm fairly certain that her aesthetic and her class has a lot to do with people loving her. But to compare her boxing career to Clarissa Shields' boxing career, Layla, sit your ass down somewhere.
So let me ask you this, Queen. What you think about people saying Clarissa Shields might be pregnant? That's why she acting this way.
No, I don't think she's pregnant.
You don't think so?
No.
That's what they were saying. That's what the word was.
They started saying she was pregnant because some girl did. I don't know what she did to this girl. I didn't finish watching her video, but whatever she did to this girl, she told everybody that Clarissa has fought 3 different times while she was pregnant. Clarissa told one of them bloggers that keep running her name and trying to slander her that she gonna sue his ass.
So I don't. Since I've been talking about this, a lot of the content creator stuff been popping up in my feed, and it was this girl. She don't even know Layla Ali. That's what I mean by that name. People just love the Alis. She don't even. I don't even know if she knew like Layla before this. I don't know, but she be going ham on Clarissa Shields. She talk about the pregnancy, the buying views, the papoose stuff, and she said that one of the bloggers had posted something Clarissa Shields said right after she posted. And Clarissa Shields sent like a cease and desist letter immediately to make her take that down. And she had to take it down. This is what she said. I don't know. I ain't do no investigating. I was like, this girl ain't even in the boxing. Why she so invested?
Because they hating on her. And I'm glad she finna pass out them goddamn lawsuits. I'm with it. Break their ass.
You think it's hate or you think it's Layla love?
I think it's hate.
You sure, Queen?
I'm pretty sure that shit is hate, and I think they hating on the girl because they some colorist jackasses and some classist jackasses.
Lord, heal their spirit if that's the case. Heal their spirit, Father. They know not what they do.
Cause I mean, come on, man. Layla in her prime fighting women in they goddamn 40s.
I'm not gonna lie. Layla did have some. She did had a bum a month club, but she was beating up some over the hill people. But
She beating up all ass bitches.
But to be fair to her, women's boxing wasn't on the map like that.
And I get that. And I'm not taking none of that from her. But to just sit up here and act like Clarissa did something so horrible to her, bitch, sit your ass down. Either you gonna fight or you not gonna fight. Shut your ass up. And she created that damn YouTube channel because she wanted to slander that girl all up and down the road. And then she ended up looking stupid.
You remember what I told you? Remember I told you she was using that to build her channel. You were like, no. And I don't think Carissa Shields gonna respond. Queen, she can't help herself.
Did she respond?
I think she responded on Twitter, but she made the blogs take the tweets down.
Oh, I didn't see her respond to nothing. I missed that. I heard her say that.
You know what else? Layla dropped she dropped a video afterwards, but she took it back. Like immediately she dropped the video, and I was about to watch it and said, this user has put this video up. I'm like, oh man, what is she saying?
Yeah, I bet she did.
I'm telling you, she playing chess.
Clarissa is right. Layla was using her to try to stay relevant. And she said that she wasn't gonna respond no more. I hadn't seen Clarissa say nothing, but I did see Layla put that video up. She didn't say it. She posted some other bloggers saying that Clarissa bought views.
I caught that. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying nothing. Listen, this person right here is saying it. I caught that.
Right. She did that. And then right after she did that, that's when Clarissa dropped that announcement. So now they running around talking about how her deal is fake and all of this shit here. They don't got no proof for none of this shit they sitting up there saying, but it's this one blogger in particular. That man is relentless. And Clarissa got right in his comments and said, I'm gonna sue your ass.
That dude has been, you talking about punch drunk.
Yeah, he's been doing the fool with it.
Carissa, I don't know what Carissa did to that dude, but he really does not like her. It's like, it's weird.
Him and that damn sweet my chick. Like, girl, what the fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, that's some weird stuff. I've never seen anything like that. They have some weird behavior towards Carissa. I don't know what Carissa did. He's never like Carissa. When I say never, he used to pronounce her name. I can't remember what he used to call her, but it was like, you know how they mess up your name on purpose, that microaggression? It was some stuff like that. He used to always say her name with like some type of like, like disdain. Like, I can't remember what's the name he used to do, but he's never like Carissa. And he's seen this opportunity and jumped right on it. Remember that song? Jump on it. Jump on. He couldn't even wait.
She sure got in the comment section from her YouTube channel and told him she was gonna sue his ass.
A good luck with that. Getting blood out of a turnip, but she should though. The same way that Cardi B did to
Tasha K. Yeah, who gives a damn? It ain't about the money, it's about the principle.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta show people they just can't say whatever they want.
They be doing too much.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I had some of them, I had to block people on TikTok coming over there calling that girl Clarence. Yo, we not doing it. He's not disrespecting black women by calling them men, bro. We not doing that shit. Like, y'all go find something else to do. That ain't it.
They was calling Carissa Clarence.
Yeah, that's what they call her. They call her Clarence. You ain't seen that?
Nah, that's something new to me.
Shit, get in the comment sections and look. They be calling that woman Clarence. I'll be like, boy, y'all disrespectful as hell. I don't give a damn how much you don't like a woman, especially a black woman. You ain't gonna be around me calling her no man. I don't give a damn what she did.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. And you know what's crazy is, I'm willing to bet that probably started with Remy Ma. That probably something Remy Ma done started.
I don't even know. I don't even remember.
Only reason I say that is because that sound like her mindset, like pettiness, her pettiness. I don't know. Could be wrong, but I think Remy Ma might have started that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, listen, I'm happy for Carissa getting her money. Listen, I don't know if they capping, but you know what they mentioned, Queen? They mentioned Jake Paul. And I said in one of my videos that if Carissa Shields don't do business with Jake Paul, she crazy. Because they really don't like each other over some petty stuff. It ain't nothing like serious, you know. It's really like
They said they squashed it.
And that's what I'm saying. And she got she said that they actually offered her real money.
Yeah.
And, for the fight. So I'm glad she did that. So that door ain't always closed after this. You know, who knows? Who knows where the fight could, who knows where her career could go. I'm glad she mended that bridge. You know, I gotta take time to give a shout out to Papoose, man. He finally making a difference in somebody's life. Besides his own. He finally emboldened somebody else's career besides his own.
Yeah, he been helping her get her business better. So, you know.
What's good, Mosaic? Her new name.
Can't be mad at that.
The generic genocide. Who's?
Layla.
Oh, don't do that. Don't y'all do that.
Yeah, she keep on. I told you she ain't gonna do nothing but make herself look stupid because everything Clarissa said about her is true. People just don't want to accept it because Layla pretty.
Nah, see what's gonna happen. What happens is this, Queen, in these things. These things be popularity contests. So when somebody is wrong, they just gonna go with them because they the popular name. You got people like you that'll be like, oh hell no, right is right, wrong is wrong. But for the most part, people not looking at it like that. They looking at it like, well, you know, they're gonna look for reasons to Layla to be right, which is why I don't even think Carissa Shields should engage. I think she did exactly what she supposed to do, which is, you know, go turn this into a situation, get some publicity, hold a press conference. Hey, I got this new big deal. You know what I mean? And I can't say so much about it, but I'm balling basically. I capitalized off the situation. Now let it be dead. Because all it's gonna do, like I said, Layla Ali got a bunch of subscribers. She hinting that Carissa done bought subscribers.
Not subscribers, views.
Views. And you know what's crazy? See, this is what rubbed me the wrong way. The moment she said that, the whole internet boxing went and started investigating it. And it's like, bro, come on, man.
They like, who really give a damn?
Exactly. She don't get paid off her YouTube.
Hey, I'm like, who gives a flying fuck if she bought views? Like, who cares?
Shit, we'll know. YouTube go. See, the thing about it is the people that buy, especially if they saying she bought 1 million views, then that means a part of her subscribers is fake too. All she gotta do is flex that plaque. They're not gonna give you that plaque if you're buying subs.
Right.
So I mean, if I was, but she shouldn't even respond. I wouldn't respond. She doing the right
thing.
She said
she ain't gonna respond no more, and I don't blame her. Girl, if you ain't gonna fight, I'm a fighter. So you ain't gonna fight, we ain't got shit to talk about.
I agree.
Oh boy.
Yep, I agree, Queen. All I gotta say, Queen, is you keep fighting that good fight. Cause I don't listen. If Carissa Shields keep barking up this tree, she gonna be victim to that Muhammad Ali curse. Anybody
I don't think she barking up no tree. I think she said she wasn't gonna respond no more. I ain't seen her do no responses except for like she did an interview and that man asked her about what Layla said, and she was just like, "Did you watch the video? Then you need to go watch the video." And that's all she had to say about it. So
I like I go back and forth. Carissa Shields get annoying sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I be listening for it. And sometimes people will make me root for somebody just by like ganging up on them. You know what I mean? Like jumping them, and especially if I don't feel like they deserve it. That'd be a different thing. If she run into everybody, beating people up, you know, just like doing stuff. She don't be doing nothing. She just be talking. That's her crime. Talking.
Yeah. She being herself, and they don't like that. You know, black people can't be themselves. We got to be poised and overly dignified at all times.
Exactly. Yeah, I ain't feeling that either. Like, come on, man. Leaders, they forget.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for Layla carrying her daddy's name and the fact that she looked like she do and she presents like she do, Clarissa wouldn't be getting all this hate from that situation because them two records is two different things. Not to take away from what Layla did for the sport of women boxing, but girl,
And I'm gonna
please.
be honest with you. I hate that it's like it's kind of like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, like where there could only be one female at a time. I think that's corny to me. Like I remember, like, you know, I don't want to be one of the back in my day type people, but MC Light and Queen Latifah, remember they was all on one song. I Want to Be Down. They wasn't
Yep.
beefing.
Nope.
Like, why could there only be one? Why, like, even if Layla, like, let's say, like, this is a situation like Muhammad Ali, it was in his right mind, and he was passing it to Mike Tyson. He embraced Mike Tyson. He
Yeah.
didn't, it was like no beef. And if it was beef, it never made it to our eyes. I hate whenever they, like, I get it. Everybody not gonna always get along. You're gonna have personality clashes, upbringing, all that stuff plays a factor in life. I get that. But I mean, just move on. You don't have to hover around people and have an opinion about them constantly. That's corny to me.
I've seen Clarissa trying to make peace with Alicia Baumgartner.
I ain't understand that one.
Alicia ain't trying to hear that shit though.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand that one. I don't even understand the beef with that. That's what I mean. Like, I don't even understand why they were beefing. Like, and why they were even talking about fighting each other because they're not even around the same weight.
Because Alicia was talking shit and Clarissa confronted her about the shit she was talking. And then the conversation started being that Clarissa was ducking her. But what's her name? I think she got beat by Shadaisa Green. She was like, why would I fight her? She got beat by Shadaisa Green. So then they was talking about Clarissa needs to drop weight to fight her. Why? Why would she do that?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. They wasn't even, and that they don't do nothing to help the stereotype that women are catty and they can't get along. That's what I'd be frustrated at. It's like, if you know the stereotype exists, then why is you out there like living up to it? To me, in my opinion, I think
because they can't help it. Just like Layla. Layla didn't start that bullshit with Clarissa until she felt like Clarissa was finna shadow her legacy. That's what all this shit is about.
You think that's what it is? I think I think they never really liked each other, but they fake embrace. I be seeing them all the time on YouTube. People that I know personalities don't miss, and they be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then they get cool, but you already know they finna fall out. That's how I feel like they was. I honestly feel like the thing that made both of them great is they firing this like to challenges, but that's also the reason why they can't coexist. What's good, Josh? I think that's the same thing why they can't coexist. You know.
Well, what's her name? Clarissa didn't start the shit.
Hold up, Queen Clarissa ain't perfect now.
I ain't saying she perfect. I'm just saying she didn't start that shit. She was cordial and respectful enough in the public eye until Layla started throwing shade.
Hold up now. She might get mad one day and call Papoose a bum. I seen they asked Papoose that question. They was like, "Do you get tired of people saying that you living off the women?" He was like, "I brought Carissa Shields this deal, and I did." They're like, "Bro, shut up, bro. Shut up. Just play your role. Who cares what anybody says?" Carissa okay with it?
Yeah, I don't care about none of that. And if she want to call him a bum, oh well, that's what happens when you start dating people before you finish your divorce. Oh well, he get whatever he deserves. But just this whole thing with this shit pissing me off. Watching him try to drag her through the mud. Like, get the fuck out of here. That girl is doing her damn thing in the spoiled boxing. Like, and it don't take nothing from Layla Ali. That's why I don't understand what the hell the big ass issue is. What happened?
My bad. I was gonna say, Queen. The episode I'm gonna do a part 2 to that. that marriage episode. I'm gonna just title it different because I'm gonna send it to you on TikTok.
What marriage episode?
The one that you missed, you like, dang, I missed it. Because you and Pittsburgh T don't agree about nothing.
Not a damn thing.
I think nothing.
Well, actually, the last time we had a conversation, I wouldn't say we agreed. We had a understanding. There we go.
Because I've never seen y'all agree on nothing. So, well, the next time we had an episode, we need to counterbalance. We need to, because you know what I mean. I try to host. You know what I mean. I don't try to be that biased. You know, even
well,
biased.
I got a stream on Sunday, so make sure you pull up.
Of course, just send it to me on TikTok. Sunday, matter of fact, yeah, Sundays be the perfect day. Cause after church, I don't be doing it.
It's Sunday morning. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, sister.
Well, it might be afternoon for you. You in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, 9, 10, 11, about 11. About 11 o'clock your time. See, just like church.
Okay, sister, don't be trying to hold us up now. You know what I mean?
You can go check out my shorts. I'm dropping shorts coming up to the stream. It's 2 of them coming up every day till Sunday.
Oh, about the show?
Yeah.
Okay. What's it gonna be over?
The title of the show is The Sons of Adam.
Is you dropping the link?
I can get you the link.
I've been saying I'll pull up.
I can get you the link. Hold on. Let me.
I'll pull up. You know, I might Ace. I just warn you, Queen. I might bring Layla with me because we've been in talks, you know. If Layla make that paycheck right, y'all gonna see this channel be a whole new channel. I'm gonna come out talk about how great Layla is, you know, how Carissa Shields is wrong. I'm gonna talk about Papoose hairline. You know, if Layla make them numbers right, I'm sorry, I gotta sell out. Gotta sell out. You know, with this in this Trump economy, can't miss no opportunities. So I'm sorry, sister. I'm gonna have to sell out. Don't blame me. Y'all don't blame me. Blame Trump.
We on TikTok?
Yeah, I got you. I'll follow you on TikTok.
Shit, I got to find you. I don't never see you over there.
I don't really be on. I get on every now and then, upload a video and get off.
Oh, okay.
TikTok, I don't know. It ain't my speed. I like it, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
It's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, it'd be a lot, and then it'd be like the stuff they be recommending me. It get a little. I ain't gonna lie. TikTok algorithm better. I gotta say it. I gotta keep it real. The algorithm better, but like I don't know. I just feel like it's for the young folks. I don't know. YouTube just feel like that. Feel like MySpace and YouTube feel like Facebook.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But yeah, I'll be over there every now and then. Check my messages, upload, and then get up out of there. But yeah, I'll pull up.
Yep.
Okay, that's live.
Yeah.
All right. Final words before I go ahead and defecate on Jake Paul.
No, defecate all over his ass. This is ridiculous. I'm not watching this shit.
It ain't gonna happen, Queen. He clout chasing. This fight is not happening. Will not happen. I would be extremely shocked if this fight happened. Extremely shocked. There's no way he was fit to go from fighting a 135-pound guy to fighting a heavyweight guy who has the best resume in the heavyweight division. It don't make any sense. It's like, you wait a minute, what? You went from this to this? Like, nah, he clout chasing.
I mean, if he throw the fight, you know, like he did with Tyson.
But that's just it. AJ going in there to knock him out. Like, he can go in there with the intentions to throw the fight, but he gonna get his ass knocked out regardless. Like AJ, he's really like what you call it? Like he vicious. Like he don't play no games. So I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if he goes in there. Exactly. Oh, it got canceled already? Okay. They're talking to Josh. Yeah, Josh, that fight got canceled. Tank, okay. It is some fishiness around it, Josh. So the fight was announced, right? And people didn't believe it. Then Tank and him had the press conference or whatever. And then a couple weeks until the fight was about to happen, the fight got announced and got canceled. And the reason is why it's fishy to me, because they're like, oh well, Tank got these charges in civil court that he did this. I ain't gonna lie, the stuff is heinous. It's like kidnapping and all this other stuff, but it's civil. She wants money for it. It's not a criminal case. And then Tank already had charges where he wrecked a pregnant woman and took off. Like his character was already shaky. So if you gonna dead the fight, don't dead it based on his character when he had stuff where you could have canceled it based on character before. Like it just let me know that it's some fishiness behind this, like a whole lot. Like even with AJ, I don't think that fight goes through. I don't think it goes through. I think Jake Paul has made it this far in his boxing career being smart. Why would he all of a sudden just be dumb? It don't make any sense. I could be wrong. But I would be extremely shocked.
Who has he fought that made any damn sense?
Tyrone Woodley, the UFC fighter. When he fights UFC fighters, it makes sense because they're not boxing champions, but they champions in the UFC. So he can be like, oh, I'm fighting the champion. You know what I mean? And then they is real fighters, so he can legitimize himself through real fighters, even though they're not boxers, because they look at him not a real boxer. So it's kind of fair. But fighting Mike Tyson hurt his legacy already. And then, see, that's why I was gonna take people down memory lane today. Because he was scheduled to fight Hasim Rahman Jr., which is Hasim Rahman Sr. Former champion in the 2000s, son, because both of their sons went on to be boxers too. Yeah. He was scheduled to fight him. That was supposed to be his real boxing match outside of the UFC people. The day before, I know it was fight week, the fight got canceled. And they was like, oh, well, the fight ain't gonna happen because the weight. We can't get the weight right. And it was like 5 pound different. It was like, wait a minute, what? So that's when I was like, okay.
It's not 5 pounds.
I'm like, Jake Paul full of that. He full of that bull. He full of that bull. Like, yeah, he a pump fake. See, and a lot of people don't even remember this. He said he was gonna fight Deontay Wilder.
He did.
And we knew Deontay Wilder was gonna stretch him, but he knew how to use that to build clout.
Beat him down.
He knows how to use media. That's where he comes from.
He's a streamer, right?
Yeah, that's what he come from. That's his bread and butter. So yeah, he's doing what streamers do, which is clout chase.
Intro.
Yep. That's what he got famous for. So he ain't doing nothing no different. Listen, if that fight happens, that would be a good way to end 2025. I would be extremely shy, like, oh my God, he actually believed in himself enough to get in the ring with a killer. But I don't
think that man gonna fight anybody reputable.
So Queen, you know who Francis Ngannou is, right?
Let me think. What's the last name?
Francis Ngannou. He's an African dude. He was in the UFC. He's in the background of that dude right there. He was supposed to fight that dude. Well, he wasn't supposed to. That was the first guy that he called after the Tank fight got scrapped. And I'm like, bro, you didn't want to fight no Francis Ngannou. Couldn't be. There's no way that you wanted to fight Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou is huge and like a huge, dangerous fight for him. But he said Francis Ngannou said that he called him. So here's the video of Francis saying.
We see your name popping up as a potential replacement for Gervonta Davis. We had to go right to the source. What can you tell us? Is there any possibility that Francis Ngannou will step in for Gervonta Davis and fight Jake Paul?
No, there's no such of thing happening. Basically, like how can they go from like Gervonta Davis to Francis Ngannou? Like, I mean, Gervonta Davis is a fantastic boxer, but and is a one-shot knockout artist. But come on, like the weight different and everything, it makes no sense. you know, the Javonte Davis, you count, you say, okay, the size different can level up. But at this point, for me to, it make no sense.
Did they reach out though? We see a bunch of names that are out there as potential opponents. Did Jake's team reach out to you and at least express to see if you were interested?
Yes, Nikisa reached out the other day and tell me how they need a replacement for Javonte. And after I listened, I wasn't getting it. Then I say, okay, what can I do for you? What exactly? He said, yeah, we're looking for a replacement, but I still haven't get it. I was like, okay, then what exactly can I do for you? He was like, yeah, can I, can you, we think about you to fight Jake? I'm like, what? Say, we think about you to fight Jake to replace Javonte. I'm like, which Jake? You know, I was so confused, you know, I'm not expecting that at all. And he said, yeah, Jake Paul.
It's so funny because they speak in plain English to him, and he needed a translator for their ass. He like, who? Huh?
He said he was confused.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, friend, they confused the hell out of Francis Ngannou. He like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, yeah, man, Francis Ngannou, because that's so crazy to me. Like what he just said, it don't make any sense. The reason why people thought that fight was like crazy, not because they don't think Jake Paul's a boxer. Well, that's one of the reasons, but because he was fighting a guy that fights at 135 pounds and he's a heavyweight.
Right.
So Francis Ngannou was like, okay, what you need? Well, we looking for a replacement opponent. Okay, what are you calling me for?
Right.
Yeah, for the Jake Paul fight. Like he thinking, like, okay, who am I fighting on the card? Jake who? You know what I mean? He like, what the hell? Like, you know they not serious. He know they not. If they were serious, why would they call him instead of just sending a contract?
Right.
They full of it. They not serious about that. They don't want that fight. Just like I'm more than positive they not serious about fighting. What you call it? About fighting AJ.
So do boxing need Jake Paul? Does it really need Jake Paul?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Queen. Jake Paul is good for the sport.
Okay.
Because a lot of the fighters don't have personalities. And they just like, I don't know, they just like, you know, like they personality just dead. They be good ass boxers, but they don't got no personality. And Jake Paul, he's really good as far as personality, the trolling. Muhammad Ali used to troll. You know what I mean? He was showing up on Sonny Liston's lawn with a bear trap. You know what I mean? He was trolling the hell out of Sonny Liston. But boxers don't do that nowadays. It's hard to even get them to. They too friendly. Nobody want to see two friends box. You know, you gotta do some WWE stuff, and they won't do it. And Jake Paul will. And not only will he do that and bring a younger audience into it, he do freak shows. The freak shows help the sport. Not like they hurt it to a sense because everybody start thinking it's scripted, but they help out a lot too as well because it gets people interested in boxing that normally wouldn't be interested in boxing.
Right.
People. So he's good for it in that sense. But I mean, this pump fake is for the hurt. Because if he don't get in the ring with Anthony Joshua, to me, it's gonna be like they'll be like, I knew it. I told you boxing was scripted.
He probably just gonna have to take that ass whooping.
I don't think he is. And it's supposed to be this month. He only got a month to get ready.
Well, I hope his ass was getting ready before then.
He was, but see, this is why it's dangerous, Queen. Because when you go into a camp and you're prepared to fight a 135-pound dude, he probably eating Twinkies. I actually seen him trolling, saying he was eating Twinkies and drinking beer. He definitely ain't doing that, but he wasn't taking it as serious. To lock in for a level of opponent like an Anthony Joshua in just a matter of a couple weeks, it is not happening. Jake Paul couldn't beat Anthony Joshua with a year.
Y'all don't know nothing about no love, but y'all want to. Oops, sorry about that.
I was about to say, what the hell are you talking? What the hell?
My bad.
I thought that was you live. I was like, who was she talking to?
Nah, it's an accident.
Hold up now.
I got two phones.
But yeah, that's he. I mean, he's decent for the sport. He's not bad. he I don't know. He like a necessary evil.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, he kind of clownish. I don't know.
Yeah, he is. He is. I ain't gonna lie, he is. But and another thing he do is he fight frequently. And this is the one thing I do have to respect Jake Paul 100% for. He don't take the Saudi money when everybody was bending the knee because he got his own money. And then he did put women's boxing on the map. Like he got the first $1 million split for 2 fighters. You know, normally it was just one person making a bulk of the money, like Layla versus Joe Frazier's daughter. Now he actually getting $1 million splits, and you know it only go up from there. So he do really good for women's boxing. And remember that event, the women's event was the best event on the Mike Tyson boxing card. And he did.
He was.
Like, he brought that to everybody's living room. So
I still think they hold Serrano with it, you know, whatever.
Oh yeah, they do. They do. The first fight was the best one to me, and that was the largest margin of victory, in my opinion. So I don't know. I respect Jake Paul. I respect Jake Paul. A lot of people in the boxing community don't like him because they feel like he skipped the line. But I was like, bro, you can't be bad at Jake Paul for having personality. He only doing what's allowed. You know, if boxers have personality, Jake Paul wouldn't have a platform to just come in and do whatever he wants to do. But I mean, they gotta be fair with their judgment. They just can't like him just because they don't like him. You know, I try to be fair. Like I get why they wouldn't like him, but I also get why they would like him too. Because like I said, he do a lot of things for boxing. Like it's a lot of boxers that retired. Like he got somebody in this corner named Jalen Love. Jalen Love ain't got nothing going on. Ain't no retirement in boxing. He worked for Jake Paul. He gets sparring partners. He pay him a lot of money to the sparring. Everybody around him that come in contact with him, their life get better. And it's hard to be mad at a person like that, in my opinion. He ain't hating on the youth. You know what I mean? He ain't out there Layla Ali. Now let me stop.
He's not. He get on my nerves, but I ain't gonna say nothing crazy about him because he don't do nothing but troll. Shit. I think he's a troll. Shit.
I gotta stop this whole Layla. That was my first crush when I was a kid. I gotta stop doing that. You know, shout out to Layla Ali.
I mean, she all right. I just don't like none of this shit she doing. Like, girl, go build your channel on your own, Mary. Leave that goddamn girl alone.
Hey, sometimes you gotta get it how you get it, Quinn. So this is how I know that the fight is a pump fake, Queen. That's how I know. I gotta go down memory lane. So I don't know if you know the dude on the screen. This is Turki Al-Rashid, right?
Okay.
So he from Saudi Arabia. He's the rich old dude that came into boxing. Got a lot of money. When I tell you them dudes be bending the knee, you remember when that dude came from Coming to America, they was throwing rose petals. He was like, the boy got his own money. And when I say the boy got his own money, he got it. That's how they be treating Turki Al-Rashid. They be converting over to Muslim. When I tell you, Queen, they do everything but just toot it up. You know what I mean? They just be tripping all over this guy. He do got a lot of money, but damn, show some decorum. Like, have some self-respect. We all know he got money. That ain't the only thing in the world. But that dude has never liked Jake Paul. And it's because he likes Mike Tyson a lot. He's a big fan of boxing. He likes Mike, and he hates what Jake Paul did to Mike Tyson. And he wants Jake Paul out of the sport. And not only that, Jake Paul is his biggest competitor because Jake Paul's the only American that don't care because he got his own money.
Right.
See, all the rest of the boxers was poor and then came into wealth. Jake Paul been rich and then came into boxing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, chose boxing didn't choose him type stuff.
Right.
So he can't make Jake Paul bend at his will, and he like the wild card. He the Uno card. So he don't like him because of that and the Mike Tyson stuff. So he's been trying to get Jake Paul stretched. And I remember like a month ago, he was at a fight, and this is what he said.
Great man, the great motivator, the great bringer of change in boxing. How great is the atmosphere tonight, Your Excellency?
This is the British fans. They have a big space in my heart.
Did you get Jake? Sorry, sir.
They are the best.
Did you get Jake Paul here tonight as well?
Yeah, I see him. He's guest for Queensberry, and we are talking now about the future. Let's see.
Are you really talking about a fight between him and Anthony Joshua?
Why not? It is win-win deal.
You seem to have made anything possible in boxing. Is the dream coming true? I sat with you a long time ago now.
You are with me from 3 years now. You see what happened. But Saudi Arabia now is pushing to have big events, great events, not only inside the kingdom, also.
Okay, we ain't gotta listen to the whole thing. I ain't gonna bitch you. They ain't gonna butcher y'all. So essentially, he said in that, he said, "Why not Buddy?" That's hilarious. Lou is hilarious. Why not Buddy? But he essentially said there that something that a lot of people that might have went over a lot of people's head. He said Jake Paul fighting Anthony Joshua was a win-win for him. See, a lot of people like even the announcer like, what? Like, what the hell? Like, why you want that fight? But he said it. He told you a win-win. He basically want to see Anthony Joshua knock out Jake Paul.
Yeah.
That's why he's trying to make the fight. And Jake Paul is crazy enough. Listen, to even entertain this fight, he got more balls than 99% of boxers. Because it be boxers that we want to see them fight, and the money be there, and they don't even want to fight him. For a guy to fight Anthony Joshua, that I think personally, his boxing skills suck, that is ballsy as hell. I got to give that man a ton of credit. I can't. If he's serious about it, now I think now, of course, I say he's pump faking. I believe it. When
you see it
in the bell ring, not in the dressing room, I still ain't gonna believe it. When the bell rings and they touch gloves and the bell ring, then I'll be like, okay, this is really happening. Until then, no. Jake Paul could pull out right before the fight. And he's a troll. That's something a troll would do. A troll would sign the fight, pull out the day of the fight.
Oh boy, that shit would piss me off if I was the boxer that was supposed to be fighting him.
And I forgot about this too. And this is another reason why Turki Al-Rashid don't like Jake Paul. Jake Paul was signed to fight Canelo Alvarez. Before the Bud fight happened, it was supposed to be Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez. And Turki blocked that fight from happening. And Canelo went with the Netflix. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a dumb move by Canelo. That was stupid. I'd have fought Jake Paul. That's just me.
Why didn't he fight him?
Because he wanted to. He thought Bud was more. It was a good amount of money that he was gonna make for Bud, and Bud is more legitimate. So if he fought Jake Paul, then everybody would say, Canelo, we thought you were a real boxer. Why you going out there being a part of the freak show? So it was like an integrity.
I mean, but he got a big ass name, so go get your money.
I would have did it. It would have been two big fights. Like you knock out Jake Paul,
and then you go fight.
Yes,
yeah,
two big money fights. You know what I mean? I would have took it. I don't know what the hell Canelo was on. He had his name on the contract and everything. Jake Paul did. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find this video. You want to talk about trolling? Oh my God, this dude next level. This is the only man that got Floyd Mayweather out of his skin. He took Floyd Mayweather's cap. You seen that?
He took his cap.
Yeah, he said, got your hat, and took off running. Floyd Mayweather was pissed. Give me back my motherfucker. Give back my cap.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
He was angry. I'm like, I've never seen Floyd. Would have been a what? 50 press conferences and never acted like that once. No matter how crazy they got with him. One press conference with Jake Paul, man, loses all cool about himself.
I mean, you can't let no white man snatch no head off your head, bro.
Man, dude, he know how to get up under people's skin. I would have just got my security to go retrieve it. So they were signed to fight Canelo and him, and this way, because Turki blocked the fight. This was his response to him.
Oh, he blocked it?
Hello, yeah. You put. So, this dude's a first class A-level troll.
You put
this YouTuber. I just fight real fighters.
Time to expose them. So we had a signed contract to fight. Here you can see Canelo's signature and my signature to the right, claiming he's not fighting YouTubers. Bullshit. Look at the poster. We were announcing Tuesday, February 11th, claiming he fights real fighters, but he's fighting Crawford, a 135-pound fighter, and running from a real fighter like David Benavidez. The truth is, you can be bought. Hungry squirrel chasing your next nut. The truth is, these sports washing shady characters are paying you hundreds of millions of dollars to stop our fight from happening because they couldn't fathom the fact that they can't create a bigger fight than me and you. Al Heyman has made you hundreds of millions of dollars, and you turned your back on him for this check, disloyal, and you were begging to do this fight on pay-per-view. But I have loyalty to Netflix, doing the biggest numbers. And you call me a YouTuber, but you've never had a boxing match as big as mine. Remember, you told my team that woman asked if you were fighting Jake Paul. She was all excited. You said that was the first time your daughter's ever asked you about a fight. And you're screwing over all your Mexican fans by doing your fights in Saudi. It just shows what type of person you are. And I promise you one thing, Canelo. Any fight that you do this year, mine will be bigger. So go to your boss, you Ring Magazine employee, you pink and orange. And fix that herpes on your lip, you dirty puta.
Oh, damn.
That man talking about him having herpes on his lip. But I tell you, that was the ultimate troll. That dude, you can't. It ain't no point. It ain't no point to even try to troll with him. You're gonna lose every time. Jake Paul, you can't out troll him. So, with that being said, him and Turki Al-Rashid have bad blood. There was a fight that was supposed to happen with him and Canelo, and Turki Al-Rashid blocked it, and I think he's trying to get revenge on Turki Al-Rashid. Because Turki Al-Rashid works with The Zone and Eddie Hearns and Riyadh Season. Matter of fact, the first time we ever heard about a fight in Saudi Arabia was Anthony Joshua. And Turki Al-Rashid had so much money, Queen. He had a stadium built in a matter of a couple months. I think it was like a month and a half just for Anthony Joshua to fight.
Oh, wow.
And that was the first time that Saudi got into boxing. AJ's kind of the reason that Saudi Arabia got into boxing. That was the first step over into boxing for real, where they made a legitimate push. So I think he's trying to get revenge on them. I think he's trying to, he gonna act like the fight gonna happen and do Turkey the same way he did him. Last second out, fake an injury. He gonna do something. I can't wait to do a post live about that. Because there is no way that he's legitimate getting in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a beast. He is a beast. I would be extremely shocked if it happened. I don't know, but anything's possible. Anything's possible. We'll see.
Maybe he just gonna take the knockout.
I would
get the money.
Let me show you Francis Ngannou. That man hit Francis Ngannou so damn hard, and Francis Ngannou's a beast. Francis Ngannou's the African dude we just watched.
Right.
He is a beast. Look at it. Look how he folded Francis Ngannou. This was so sad. He folded Francis Ngannou like a lawn chair. Like
we can't see it.
Hold on. I'm about to share. I had to look at that first. And Francis Ngannou was a beast. Hold on. Look at this right here. Damn, I forgot it was in the first round. In the first round, too, with that.
Oh, wow.
Look at this, man. And Francis Ngannou, you can say he's bigger than AJ.
It
get worse. He got up from this. He
knocked him square on his ass.
He got up, his legs was jello. And I remember thinking, like, damn, Francis, this early? I was thinking maybe third, fourth. And look at all those Saudi people out there. Same Saudi people over there. They made this fight happen. Okay, let me go to the second knockdown. Second knockout was more brutal. Like, damn, Francis Ngannou bigger than him as far as muscles wise, and he got stretched. What's gonna happen to Jake Paul? Jake Paul's a small guy.
He gonna get whooped.
He knocked out brutally. Let me see if I can find this. When I tell you, Queen, this dude was doing a mannequin challenge. Hold on, there we go. When I tell you that dude had it,
I can't stand when they be doing all that holding. It should get on my nerves. Let that motherfucker go.
Okay, that's the first knockdown.
Ooh, boop.
That's the first knockdown. Because the one that he got on him eventually, Queen, when I tell you, okay, I think he knocked him. Yeah, I think he knocked him down again. When he finally put him down for the count, when I tell you he was doing a yoga pose in the ring, he had that man doing Pilates.
Boop.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like Turkey now for keep doing this with AJ. They baby AJ. He keeps saying this ain't no charity. Bam.
Damn.
Look, yeah.
Oh.
That's the second time. The third time was the nastiest. I was like, damn, Francis. After he knocked him down this time, I felt like Francis should have nobody would have blamed him if he stayed down.
Hey, third time's a charm.
Oh my goodness. Let me go to that third knockdown. When I tell you,
Oh boy.
yeah.
He should have just left at that point right there.
Yeah, you don't even know where he is right there. He got a concussion.
Like, you know what? It's not working out.
He had
winning,
never
bro.
had one before. He was a beast in the UFC. He was running through people. He the only person I know picked up Shaq for fun. Like who is out there just grabbing Shaq and picking him up on their shoulder?
Shaq a big ass dude.
Here go right here. Here go right here. Oh my God, this was brutal. He was already dazed to begin with. Anthony Joshua just came through him. Yeah. Yoga pose. Put him in the yoga pose. He all crazy. He was all stiff. Mannequin challenge. Jake Paul, you
say mannequin challenge.
You want to fight that dude?
I'm glad he ain't break his leg though.
That's
the way
what I'm
he
saying.
fell. Shit.
Oh man, Jake Paul is crazy. He is crazy. Yeah. Jake would have survived. Josh, I agree, bro. I agree. I don't even think that's why I say there's no way. There is no way Jake Paul. I don't even think Jake Paul has over 15 fights. I don't know what his exact, but it's probably like 10. There's no way he's fighting this guy. I can't see it. I can't see it happening. Especially, and this is why I say I gotta. Out of the two, I ain't even gonna fault Jake. I'm gonna fault Anthony Joshua for accepting the fight. Because Anthony Joshua,
just like, why did you accept? Hey, money is money. Fuck it.
No, but he made good money. He made good money anyway. He a big star in the UK, so they go to his fights anyway. So he don't really need a Jake Paul fight to sell out. The fact that he's taking a Jake Paul fight, it kind of showed me that, like, okay, Anthony Joshua, if I'm going through your resume, since you got with Turki Al-Rashid, you fought Francis Ngannou. That was your first fight, and you knocked him out. Then you went and fought Otto Wallen, he was a bum. Then you end up getting knocked out by Daniel Dubois, and then now you're fighting Jake Paul. Those are your 4 fights for Riyadh season. That man need a ton of criticism for that, because they always talk about, they always talk about Jake Paul like he don't belong in the sport. What about the people who's accepting the fights? He ain't forcing nobody. You see, Francis Ngannou was like, who y'all want me to fight? Jake who?
Yeah, Jake who was funny as hell. I know y'all can't be talking about him. I know that ain't what you talking about.
And this right here is down. Let me take y'all down memory lane. This is when Turki Al-Rashid went to he went on a show called A Boxing Voice, and he basically gave the whole reason why he don't like Jake Paul and his plans for getting Jake Paul knocked out.
Everyone on it, even the show and the reputation of the show, right?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey. Now, you and Jake Paul, y'all took a picture together. Y'all seem to be cool. But I want to know, did you pay big bank, take little bank when you took Canelo from Jake Paul? Was that a big league situation where he was like, look, I have the real bag? What happened in that situation?
No. I want to tell you the story from the beginning. Okay. We have the options to have the fight of May. And the options was the French guy who beat Munguia, okay? We don't as a starter of the contracts and going to Crawford in September. Then we prefer, because we are busy, we say to Canelo, our show in May, it is in Times Square, and your contract is big, okay? It will be unlogic if we losing the gate. You understand me? For Canelo. For that, we prepare to start the contract with you in September fight against Crawford, okay? And after that, 2 fights more. That's mean 3 fights. Then what happened between him and Jack Paul. They put in the table with Netflix big numbers, and they say we want to do it in May. If you look to my situation, I was signing big contract with him with 3 fights. Imagine if he fight Crawford after fighting Jack Paul. What I will see in the social media and what I will see, oh, this is the biggest fight.
So I gotta pause it there for reactionary purposes, but that's essentially he's actually right. He's actually right. You know, people always hit an accent or accents and think people dumb, but he actually speaking some facts. If that fight had happened before that fight, it might have damaged that fight, because the people who support Canelo most are Mexican fans. They might have turned on him for fighting Jake Paul. Who knows? Who knows? So he's actually right about that. That's actually it's pretty good logic that he's using right there. I'd have to agree with that. But I mean, like I said, I would have did it. You know what I mean? If I was like, why not? Canelo at the end anyway. He's already been in too many wars. Like, he's washed at this point. So, yeah. I would have.
Now he washed.
Oh yeah, he washed. He's trash. He be getting beat up. He be getting.
He do get beat up.
Beat up in sparring. Beat up in everybody be beating on Canelo at this point. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd have took that money.
I thought Canelo would be better than what he is, I should say.
Why you say that? What makes you say that? I know what makes you say that, but what makes you say that?
I don't know. When I first seen him fight, I thought he was pretty good to be a rookie. But then, shit, he kept fighting. I was like, oh, this is garbage.
You know what?
Did he fight Pacquiao?
No, he fought Mayweather.
I didn't see that one. I can't remember who the hell Canelo was fighting when I decided that he was garbage. I don't remember.
It could have been Bud. Bud was putting the beats on him. But it could have been Mayweather. It could have been a bunch of people.
Hell yeah, he done got beat up by a bunch of folks. So shit.
He actually got good after the Mayweather fight. I think it's just, you know, everybody got a well, you know what I mean, and they can only get water out of so long.
Maybe he don't do his homework.
No, it's just I think it's just his skills suffered from you know, a lot of punishment, whole bunch of ring wars, sparring. It just takes a toll on you. Like I seen fighters who are really good and then they leave it all in the gym. And they, you know, because you're taking punches today, you can't unpunch yourself. So like it just erodes your reflexes, and it just takes its toll on you. Like, and even like, so they'll do hard sparring, then they'll do a hard fight, and then they drinking right after the fight. So all that stuff is like you lighten both ends of the candle, and eventually it catch up with you.
Oh fuck that! After the fight, I'm going home.
It's just exactly go getting some Epsom salt. You know what I mean? Something to rest your body, cryo, something. Them motherfuckers go party to celebrate their concussion. So yeah, it takes a toll on their body. So that's what happened with Canelo. Too many ring wars, and it took a toll on his body. Because I mean, he still got the smarts. Like I see sometimes, like he'll try to create offense or he'll see an opening. He just can't get to it now. Like his legs is gone. It's just he got to hang it up. He should take a Jake Paul fight. Matter of fact, after the fight with Bud, he should have been calling out Jake Paul, but he got a shoulder surgery. The man let Turkey Al-Sheed talk him into a fight that he thought would be great money and a legitimate boxer and an undisputed versus undisputed, what they were selling it as. So he thought he was gonna get more accolades from beating a smaller guy. But all he did was got his arm beat into a sling. What's good, Rob G? He got his arm beat into a sling, and now he got to take more time off from boxing.
Oh wow!
Boxing, we bring 200 million viewers, 300, 600, and the fight with Crawford, who's every fans of boxing care about, it will be small. They will try to make it small after that, right?
Right.
Yes,
Right.
in comparison to the numbers of Jake Paul Canelo, absolutely.
Yeah, they will say it like this, and it will be comparing, okay?
Comparing.
And also it will make Canelo look like he's in the end of his career. He just taking money, and it will damage the fight of Crawford, right? And to complete the contract with him, like Shiraz, like what Mobili, what we are thinking, Benavides, Bivol, the rematch, right? Then
right.
I have a connection with Canelo, and I say to him honestly, Canelo, I will not go forward with the contracts anymore if this fight happened before. He said, Turkey.
See, right there, that's where he I ain't gonna say sucker Canelo, but that's where he kind of put his money down. He ain't gonna put his foot down. He threw his money on the floor, and he said, Canelo, if you go ahead and proceed with this fight, I can't give you this big money. And Canelo was like, wait, what? Because he signed a 3-fight deal, I believe, with Turkey Al-Rashid. So, but Turkey said in his interview, like he said, I couldn't match the money that for the Jake Paul fight. Then why did he take the fight with Bud, a more dangerous fight? That don't make any sense to me, especially for a washed up fighter. If I looked in the mirror and seen somebody different, or know that my speech was a little bit delayed, or my reflexes wasn't slow, or my knees they crack every time I get up, or whatever the case, you know what I mean? Anytime it get cold, my bones start hurting, whatever the case may be. If I knew that was me, I would take the easier fight. I've already been undisputed. At this point, I'm just fighting for money. And if you're fighting for money, why wouldn't you take the big money fight?
Right.
Nobody cared when Floyd fought McGregor.
No.
And he had no fights. So I would have took the fight if I was Canelo. And he's bigger than me, so I would tell everybody, like, well, this guy's a heavyweight. You know what I mean? I'm a middleweight. I'm a super middleweight. So, he outweighed me by a lot. So I'm fit. And I would have told everybody I'm gonna clean up boxing. I'm like, y'all keep saying y'all tired of him. Don't y'all want somebody to knock him out? I'm gonna go in there and try to knock him out. Damn. In hindsight's always 20/20, but I took that money. Canelo tripping.
I need to be busy in May. This is my way. I fight May. I fight September. Can you think again? If you can put in the table offers to take the fights, we give it to you in January from the beginning, but you don't accept it. You say, I want to start in September. I said, okay, maybe this is my mistake. Maybe if I was thinking this happened, maybe I will put in the contract, but you need to have big fight or good fight against someone ranking in May. Maybe this is my mistake. Okay, for that, this is my offer to extend one more fight. It is not the similar of the number of Netflix. It's good number, but not the similar.
See,
but he accepted.
He said good number, but not like good number, but not similar. But he accepted. That made me believe that he offering him lower than what he would have been offered to take the fight with Jake Paul, which makes no sense. When your name is already on the contract, that's stupid to me. That's bad business. Because I mean, look where you got you beat into an arm sling. That's crazy.
You know why? Because Canelo, from the beginning, inside him, he doesn't like this fight. When he have the chance to choose another things, he go with it right away, and that's not mean the fight between him and Jack Paul will not happen. Maybe in the future, if we extend the contract with him, maybe we decide to me and him and Jack Paul to do it. I am not against what Jack Paul doing in boxing. It's good for boxing to have young generation. I am against, to make you understand, this kind of fight, to fight someone legend like ambassador of Riyadh season like Mike Tyson. We just open big gyms with him and franchise big gyms and things, and he's 60 years old and legend and doing what you're doing to him and in front of people, right? This is why I don't like it. And this is what I say to you now. I say it to him in the suite when I see him before 5 days, and I say it in the social media. I am not against him. I am against some kinds of fight he do. I want to tell you example and surprise. I am thinking me and him.
See, and this is where he revealed his evil plan. It's so funny to me that he has an accent and he looked like he could be the villain in Despicable Me 5. They only go up to 3 or 4, right? If they do a future one in 5, Turkey Al-Rashid definitely could be the villain. And he's about to reveal his evil plan. You know, they always reveal their evil plan. That's how they get caught. About to reveal his evil plan.
To doing him against Joshua now.
But Joshua's gonna kill him. Come on, Turkey. That's like
That's
doing,
his-
that's like
So,
doing
okay,
Joshua and Nagano.
Okay.
That's like he's gonna kill
I
that
want
man.
to tell you something. No. Joshua, if he destroy him, it will be good for me. The heading of Jack Paul is finished.
What about this?
Okay.
What about Berlanga and Jake Paul? That's more realistic.
To explain for you, Joshua against Jack Paul. If Joshua destroy him, the headache of Jack Paul will go from my mind. If Jack Paul win,
He said his evil plan. He
He
basically
just
said,
want his ass whooped. That's all he care about.
yep. He said win-win. He said, I don't lose. And then he tell the flip side of it. Like I said, you reveal his evil plan.
I will know that Joshua is finished, and Jack Paul deserve to be ranking and deserve to have future in boxing, right?
That's too much of a long shot. It's not worth your money, though. Why waste your money on it?
I want to tell you something. You tell me now what about Berlanga against him? I am not very sure that Berlanga can knock him out.
Exactly.
Joshua, I have good feeling. I have good feeling.
But it's
I
more
have good feeling.
50-50, like you said. It's more 50-50.
That man basically said he gonna handicap the match. He said he would put him against Berlanga and Berlanga. When I say Berlanga is probably the most trash boxer in currently in the sport right now, not a champion. They get mad at Carissa Shields for talking. Pop in a tape of Berlanga. Oh my God, he's so annoying. He's so annoying. But yes, so he's super annoying. But the same thing they hate Carissa Shields for, they praise him for. He's popular for doing nothing. He's done nothing in the sport. He's famous for surviving 12 rounds with Canelo. He's famous off of a loss. And Turkey Al-Rashid admitted, he said, look, he talked about the win-win situation. If Anthony Joshua knocks him out, I get rid of Jake Paul for good. If Anthony Joshua loses, well, then I know Anthony Joshua's washed up, and I ain't got to waste my money on Anthony Joshua because he couldn't even get rid of Jake Paul. And then Jake Paul goes on, and we can actually get Jake Paul ranked because he shouldn't be beating no Anthony Joshua. He good too. So I win all the way around. I didn't do business with Jake Paul. There's no losing for me in this, which is true. But he also said he wants to handicap the match. He said if I put Berlanga in there with him, I don't know that Berlanga could beat him up.
Right.
Like, so why would I put Berlanga in there if I don't know Berlanga could beat him up? He was like, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna handicap the match like they used to do in wrestling. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in there with a guy I know can knock him out. Which is Anthony Joshua.
I thought you wanted 50-50. In this situation, I wanted 99-1. 91-1.
You want Jake Paul out of there.
Turkey, I'm with you.
I want to tell you something. Jack Paul accepted.
Is he
now
calling this man?
next week I will talk with
Is he calling him Jack Paul on purpose?
Jack Paul. Jack Paul.
Is he doing that shit on purpose?
No, he can't. He don't speak good English. I want to tell you something. That's why I keep saying that. I want to tell you something, my friend.
Yeah, I can tell his English is struggling, but he called the man Jack. Like, yeah.
Jack Paul.
You doing this on purpose?
Nah, that's a high time.
You want Jake Paul out of there. You want Jake Paul out of there.
Turkey, I'm with you.
I want to tell you something. Jack Paul accepted. Now I next week I will talk with Joshua about it.
Boom. So that's what I wanted to go to right there. So this is before the fight with Canelo and Bud even happened. He said Jake Paul accepted. How did Jake Paul accept? And then next thing you know, him and Tank Davis are fighting. That right there should have told Turkey Al-Rashid that the fight's not gonna happen. Right? But I mean, tell the public too, because I've seen this in real time, just like everybody else seen this in real time. So he told them then, oh well, yeah, no, it's gonna happen because we got his name on the contract. We're in serious negotiations. Well, how did those serious negotiations turn out? Because he ended up being a 135-pound guy. So I think Turkey and is being, played for a fool.
Turkey, let's talk about drug testing. I feel like because of who you are.
Man, I don't want to hear nothing about no drug testing. I don't care about no damn drug testing. What's good, Bolos? I want to tell you something. Scholar Jack Paul. Jake Paul will be he said AJ will be the fix. That's the only way that AJ gets that fight if it's fixed. Yeah, bro, listen, what if AJ agreed that the fight could be fixed, but then doing like Francis Ngannou? Because AJ got pride as a fighter. He ain't finna throw no fight. I don't see it happening. Especially no damn Jake Paul. If AJ loses to Jake Paul, bro, AJ is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think he might have to wait to get in the Hall of Fame if he loses to Jake Paul, bro. I'm just being honest, because he's not that far removed from his prime. He shouldn't be losing to no Jake Paul. No, Jack Paul. I want to tell you something. Jack Paul, he shouldn't be losing to Jake Paul. That's crazy work. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, but that's the only way I see it. I wanted to make this video to show everybody, don't get your hopes up. I know it's shocking news. Jake Paul is really good at that breaking shocking news. Did y'all know this? Did y'all know that? He's really, really good at those type of things. And I think that's what he's doing right now. He's pump faking. And I think everybody gonna bite on everybody bite on the shocking stuff, and then everybody's reporting on it. Everybody's being first to it. So, but to be fair, I didn't think he was gonna actually get in the ring with Mike Tyson. And I was almost right, because Mike Tyson had stomach ulcers a month or two before the fight, and the fight almost got canceled. So I was almost right on that. But this one, I would be extremely shocked. And like I said, even if the fight goes through, even when they're in their dressing rooms, the fight still is in jeopardy when it settles in Jake Paul's cerebellum. That he's about to go in there and get his bell rung. He still got time to pull out. So until they touch gloves and come out, because you got to remember, Queen, I don't know if you know this. Let me show you this fight. Let me show you this real quick, Queen. What's that dude's name? Watch this. I can't remember this dude's name. Hold on. It's going to come up though. Harper. Watch this, Queen.
Okay.
So it was an African dude named Curtis Harper. Not Curtis Harper. F.A. Ajagba. And F.A. Ajagba could punch. Like, you go look at his highlights, he knocking dudes cold. He's a lanky guy. He kind of like Wilder. And he was scheduled to fight a dude named Harper. Right? before the fight. Look at this.
It is a heavyweight matchup. I'm going to let you know when that man fights. Efe Ajagba, do not blink. Of his 5 professional bouts, 4 of them have been done in the first round. So he likes to bring an end to opponents in quick fashion.
Oh, damn. This nigga got out the ring.
He walked out of the ring. He's not fighting this guy.
That man took all running.
Fuck out the ring. Look, he said, "Nah, I'm good."
Look, she's like, dude, I spent my money. Where you going, bro?
He said, "Nah, I'm good."
So until I see the first punch thrown, I'm gonna be in that. I'm gonna have that level of skepticism in the fight with Jake Paul. I do not see it happening. I could be wrong, but I'm probably not. I don't see it happening. We'll see.
That, you know what? I don't even blame him because when the way dude came out that corner, yeah, I'm good.
He felt that. He'll forget.
Dude came out that corner like, yeah, I'm finna murder your ass.
He about to get stretched. So yeah. I mean, until the bell actually rings. What's good, Kazi? So yeah, that's my take on the Jake Paul thing. I wanted to wait. I didn't want to. First off, I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be first because when this was announced like 8 hours ago, I was like, let me see if it's real. Cause I know the YouTube is gonna go crazy with it. Let me see what Jake Paul do. So when he confirmed out, like, all right, now let me get my opinion on it. Had to take people down memory lane. How he said he was gonna fight Deontay Wilder, and knew he didn't want no parts of Deontay Wilder. Jake Paul has a history of attaching his name to fighters to get clout. Like I said, you're not gonna beat Jake Paul in the clout department. He's made a career out of it. Man that made himself a millionaire off of clout. He's top tier clout chaser. So it ain't official until it's official. We didn't see Jake Paul schedule a fight with a real boxer, Hakeem Rockman Jr. That fight get pulled out the week of, day of, or day before weigh-in. Something like it was the weigh-in. It had to be a couple days before. I think so. I think it was the ceremony. No, it wasn't ceremony. It was the actual weigh-in. So it was 2 days out where he pulled out of the fight. So that fight ain't happening. That fight's not happening. AJ wants it to happen because he want to go get an easy payday and knock him out like he did Francis Ngannou. But Jake Paul's behalf, he has too many boxing minds around him that have guided him this far for him to just now. Granted, I do believe Jake Paul is on PEDs, and PEDs do make crazy people do crazy things. So I mean, that's the only sliver of hope that Jake Paul has been doing PEDs so long that it's fried his logic region of his brain, and he's starting to believe his press clippings. Because he was about to fight Canelo. He had his name on the contract with Canelo. Canelo would have beat Jake Paul, even though he washed. That's what I think about Jake Paul's skills. But to go from that to Anthony Joshua, no way, no how. Because even Canelo's smaller than him. Every fight that Jake Paul entertains, he has advantages in. Every single one, whether it's the UFC fighters, whether it's the Gervonta Tank Davises, the Hakeem Rockmans. There's never been a fight that Jake Paul has entered where the other guy is the favorite to win or has an advantage size or whatever the case may be. If he goes into a fight, he's going to have the overwhelmingly gifted advantages. He has no advantages over Anthony Joshua. There's no way that fight happens. But y'all can hold y'all breath for it. But I'm finna go ahead and end this one. Queen, you got any final words?
Yeah, send me that clip.
Okay.
I need that in my life. Oh, that is so funny.
You work today, Queen?
No.
Oh, because I'm gonna probably do a live late. I'm gonna do a late live because I watched. Listen, and you know what? I kind of knew I was gonna be stumbling into some bullshit with this, but I watched the not the Papoose. What goddamn Carissa? What's Gucci Man? I watched the Gucci Man Breakfast Club interview. I didn't see nothing wrong with anything the woman said. I feel like there's no ideal marriage that was ideal what she was doing for Gucci Man. I wouldn't even if my wife wanted to divorce me if I had the problems that Gucci had, I wouldn't even be mad at her.
Oh, talking about her saying he got mental illness and all that good
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, everybody was mad over there. I'm like, what did she say that was so bad?
You know they think Gucci a clown, she his handler, and all this other weird shit.
So that's gonna be a part of my next episode. I'm gonna do a marriage one, and I'm gonna bring that up. I'm gonna bring the LeBron stuff, and then I'm gonna try to tie into Cardi B too. Cause that episode I got kicked out of my own damn thing, and then my phone died, and I couldn't get back on. So I'm gonna
You
try
did
that.
the episode on Cardi B.
Yeah, Cardi B. Women respect men respect marriage more than women. So that's probably.
Oh hell, I'm glad I missed that. I came up here and cussed you out.
Why?
How you figure that?
Hold on, what time you going to sleep?
And shit, I don't know why.
I talked to you on TikTok. If you still
Okay.
up, I'm gonna schedule a live. If you still up, I'll do it today. If not, I'll go around your schedule. We'll do it Monday. So we'll do Sunday yours, Monday that. But I'll work around. We'll see. We'll see. Let me go ahead and end this one so I can go ahead and clip it up.
All right, peace out.
All right, man. Everybody, appreciate everybody for showing up. Matter of fact, let me give my members a shout out, man. I ain't been doing this, man, and this is insane work. This is insane work, man. So hold on, give me a sec. I gotta start shouting my members out, man. I cannot believe that. Scholar, you gotta get on your business, Scholar. You've been slipping, brother. Yeah, I gotta shout my members out. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta start shouting my members out. Who there? P there, C there, Mama there. Shout out to Angie Bay. Shout out to Shanta. Shout out to the Most Hated. Shout out to my homie Xavier. Shout out to Blessed. And shout out to who my other one? It's another one in there. Hold on. I'm gonna have to. You know what? The next time, because y'all know the next time we go to these parties, not the Diddy parties, but like these Illuminati parties, I'm gonna have to get Ray J to, because I end the show with him, to give my members a special shout out. So hold on, give me a second. I took a screenshot of it. I can't even find a screenshot. Yeah, it's been that type of day. Here we go. Shout out to Funky Fresh Beauty. Shout out to Bless. Shout out to Shanta. Shout out to the Most Hated. Shout out to Angie. And shout out to Xavier, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all make this worthwhile. You know what I mean? I know everybody don't got it all the time, but y'all felt like my show was valuable enough to invest into it. And I get a ton of hate. All right, Josh. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. I get a ton of hate over here. I did a live the other day, and on one of the live streams, I wasn't even speaking, and somebody reported it for abuse. And I know that's only because I had got credentials to the fight. And they feel like if a door is open for me and I get a sliver or a crack through, that I'm going to blow up. So, whoever did that, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right about the breakthrough. You're right about people liking me. You're right about my energy when I step into a room. I'm just that type of guy, polarizing. But yeah, so shout out to my members, man. Hopefully we can keep growing the community, keep growing the family. But in the meantime, in between time, matter of fact, I'm gonna get off of here and go clip up this video and talk to Text Queen on TikTok and see if I can get the non-boxing talk after this. Because ideally that's what I want to happen. I want to do another episode, non-boxing talk, and talk about that issue, because I definitely got to address mental issues, mental health, Gucci Man, and all that other good stuff. So like I said, appreciate all my members, appreciate everybody for showing up. Shout out to my homie Kazi, Bolas, Josh, who else put up here today? Most Hated, Lou, always Lou MVP. Skeletor been missing, man. Lou and Skeletor, they keep the chat jumping when they the class clowns in the comment section. Show us Angie slipping too. What's going on, sister? What's going on? Shout out to my homie Rob G. Who else came through? Queen definitely for hitting the panel. Frank Rice. But anyway, it's the Boxing Scholar. And I'm out this beer.
Star, wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I don't be in love. So tell me, pretty baby, I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Making love to the break of dawn, me and you to the baby's born, till my baby's born.